What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Monday. Sorry for no video on Saturday. Ended up visiting some friends in Boston, so I wasn't able to record a video that day. But we're back again here on Monday. Top 5 plays in my Dollar Tree play of the day. Some fire for you today, so go ahead and drop a like in the video if you're excited about this one, ready to make some money. A nice size slate here tonight, 8 games. Kind of the perfect size, so you don't have to do too much research, but you got some good plays, enough value on the board, and everything like that. So definitely leave a like in the video. Let's try to get over 80 likes on this one. Thank you so much for all the likes. And also, follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby. We got some guys that are currently questionable that we don't have any news on yet, like Kevin Durant. We might get word on him before lock, but it is a later game, and some other guys that are currently game time decisions like Andre Drummond and stuff like that. So some value can definitely open up on this slate more than already has. So stay tuned for that on my Twitter. So let's just get into the plays though. First off, we're going to go with Victor Oladipo here at 8,600, going against Milwaukee. Milwaukee has been very weak against shooting guards recently, so it's a good spot to target them. And you got Oladipo, who has crazy upside at his price at 8,600, like 54 last game, 57 3 games ago, 54 against Boston. He can definitely go off in this spot. In the good matchup, like I'm saying, they're playing in Indiana. Oladipo plays very well at home and just plays well in general, actually. It looks like he's pretty even, but I think he has more big games at home like we've seen recently. 57 and 54 the last 2 at home. So I think he's going to have another big game here going against Milwaukee. It should be a close game, one of the higher scoring games. The pace isn't great, but the matchups is so good, and Milwaukee recently has been playing at a faster pace, so it's tough to judge on that. But Oladipo and Indiana don't play much defense, so I think this game should be one of the higher scoring games of the night, and Oladipo has a good matchup, so lock him in there. We're going to go with another shooting guard here, Jimmy Buckets at 8,400 going against Cleveland, another guy in a great matchup for shooting guards. He's having some big games recently as well without Jeff Teague out there in the lineup. Mentioned this when Jeff Teague first went out though, but Jimmy Butler, he just has more opportunities for assists. Like he can run that point guard role as we've been seeing, like 8 assists, 6, 9, like the assists have been up, and he's been getting a few more rebounds, which is good to see. So just good for DraftKings in general. He can fill it up in more categories, and I think in this matchup against Cleveland, he should be able to score 20 plus points as well. So I think he can have a very big game here going against Cleveland. A good matchup. He's seen him a lot in his career by being on Buffalo. Not Buffalo, the Bulls. I don't know why I said the Buffalo, but Jimmy Butler, think he's in a good spot here going against Cleveland. This game is projected to be the second highest over-under of the slate, so Jimmy Buckets, he's going to be getting some buckets here tonight. Lock him in. And for my third play, we're going to go with the big man here. Big boy DeAndre Jordan down low at 7,800 going against Atlanta. They got no one who can even close the contest against DeAndre on the boards in this game. He's already matched up against Atlanta, and also Blake Griffin's going to be out for tonight, so some more possible rebounds for the big man down low. He got 16 rebounds in that first game against them, good for 42 DraftKings points. I see a game very similar to that one where he's getting around 40 plus DraftKings points with a ton of rebounds. So DeAndre Jordan, almost think he's a lock for a double-double in this spot. He was having some huge games before Blake Griffin came back, and now that Blake Griffin is back out of the lineup, some more possible points, some more possible rebounds, everything like that for Jordan, so lock him in there. And for my fourth play, we're going to go with Caris LeVert. Damari Carroll, currently listed out for tonight, so LeVert should be getting some more run. Hopefully, he'll probably stay in the second line, but just be on just have like longer minute rotations here in this matchup against Toronto. And LeVert has been balling recently, very consistently getting over 30 every single game. Called him Steady Eddie a few weeks ago because he's just so steady for DraftKings points because he can fill it up in so many categories with the rebounds, assists, and points. So I think this is another matchup here against Toronto where he'll get more run and he can do some more things, some more upside with those minutes. The matchup isn't that great against Toronto. They do play some good defense, but just with the extra minutes and how LeVert can fill it up in every category, the matchup, he's kind of like matchup. He's not matchup dependent, which I'm saying is because he can get rebounds, he can score, and he can get assists. So even if like Toronto is taking away his scoring, he can still pass it and get some DK points. So he's good for kind of every single matchup as we've seen here. Like against Celtics, they're good defensively. Any other tough matches against San Antonio, you got 29, so he can definitely do it in the toughest matchups. So against Toronto, 5,200, his price went down a little bit, and DeMar Carroll Damari Carroll is out. I can't speak today, but Karis LeVert, 5,200. Lock him in there. Some good value. And for my fifth and final guy, another guy that gets a boost, Kawhi Leonard should be out for tonight. So Kyle Anderson should be getting some extra run here at the small forward position. He should be getting the start. And with Rudy Gay out, he should be good for 30-plus minutes, as we've seen in the last 2 games. He started 36 minutes and 36 minutes. Good for 23 and 29 DraftKings points. And the game against Portland was pretty much the Marcus Aldridge show in that one. I don't think Aldridge will go that insane in this game. Maybe Kyle Anderson can get a few more buckets. Like, he only had 4 shots. This guy is very efficient. He can fill it up. Another guy that can fill it up in every category. A solid passer. I'm surprised the assists weren't more in that game against Philly. But I think he can get some more assists, maybe some more shots up, because Portland, like I said, Aldridge is pretty much going off in that game against his old team. So Kyle Anderson, I think he'll be safe with those minutes at 5,000. Should be good for around 25-plus DraftKings points. A good cash game option, because he's very safe for DK points without Kawhi and Rudy Gay in the lineup. So Kyle Anderson, lock him in there. So that's the top 5. You got Victor Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, Karis LeVert, DeAndre Jordan, Kyle Anderson. A nice little balanced lineup there. All of the guys could go for 40-plus DraftKings points. Honestly, they all have that kind of upside, so I like all those plays a lot. And for my Dollar Tree play of the day, we're going to go with another guy that gets a boost with someone out. Mirotic is currently out with illness, whatever, he's sick, so Bobby Portis is going to be stepping up for some more minutes in this game. We saw the last 2 games, he's gotten a few more minutes, and he just gets more DraftKings points. He's a solid player. Honestly, he could be starting for another team. I think he's good enough to do that. I really like Bobby Portis as a player. And with some more minutes against a team like Houston that kind of plays small ball a little bit, with that, when they take Capella doesn't like play a full minute load at as a starter for a center. Normally he plays a little bit less than 30 minutes. So when they kind of go with that small look with like PJ Tucker at the 4 or at the 5, and they got Ryan Anderson there, Bobby Portis will be on the court for the Bulls, because Robin Lopez isn't really fast enough, and like he's kind of like more of like a older style basketball player. So Bobby Portis, I think, will be getting some extra run here without Mirotic, and with that considered, Houston playing some small ball. So at 4,400, Bobby Portis, I think he can have a solid game. He has huge upside, honestly, when he gets the extra run. Like, when he came back from that injury, he was having monster games. Can't see him on the game log here, but I think he went for almost like 50 DraftKings points when he came back and Mirotic was out. So Bobby Portis can definitely have a huge game here going against Houston. They play at a fast pace. They let up a lot of rebounds because they shoot to so many shots. So Bobby Portis down low can get a lot of rebounds, and if he's able to get it done on the offensive side, he can have a huge game. So definitely lock him in there. So those are the plays, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely drop a like on the video if you did. Like I said, let's try to go over 80 likes in this one, and definitely subscribe to get these plays every single day. We're around like 20 subscribers away from the giveaway at 3,500 subscribers. $50 coming your way if you can take down the DraftKings tournament that I'm going to be hosting, so definitely do that. And also follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby. Like I said, again, any updates on these plays with all the guys that are currently questionable. I mean, you kind of have to deal with that in the NBA. Like, everyone just questionable. Pretty soon, all these guys are going to have the questionable tag, and then it's just like throwing like a friggin' dart to the board to who's playing or not at this point. But we got our plays, top 5 plays in Dollar Tree Play of the Day. Definitely look at my Twitter before the lock, because any updates on that for the plays and stuff like that. So I wish you guys the best of luck on this 8-game slate. Hopefully we can win some money here tonight and the plays work out in your favor. We'll see you back here again tomorrow.